provides the Continuum of Care with new tools and responsibilities to really manage the issue of homelessness locally, develop a plan of action, and move forward towards the goals that we all have that are outlined in the Federal Strategic Plan to prevent and end homelessness, and that is to end veterans' homelessness, to end chronic homelessness, to end family homelessness. In order to do that, communities need to have really good data, but they also need the authority to hold people accountable and to hold grantees accountable to certain kinds of performance standards. So it makes sense to put the authority around homeless management information systems squarely within the Continuum of Care's purview.
When we were developing the regulations for the CoC program, it was really important for us to be clear that HMIS was the responsibility of the Continuum of Care, the big body of relevant stakeholders, because the data that comes from HMIS is really integral to the planning and the performance duties of the Continuum of Care, and therefore it really made sense that it sat with the Continuum of Care.
That said, not every Continuum of Care lead agency or collaborative applicant has the expertise to actually manage a homeless management information system. That's a very technical set of skills. So what some continuums do is they sub-grant that responsibility to a specific organization within their geographic area. And that could be a university, it could be a nonprofit organization, it might be a government agency. And while that organization carries out the technical aspects of managing a homeless management information system, that is, making sure that the servers are working and that the right reports are coming out, those sorts of things, it is still the responsibility of the Continuum of Care to ensure that that homeless management information system is responsive to our requirements and that it's responsive to their own requirements locally.
And this is important because HMIS data is related to planning and performance across the entire Continuum of Care. And so they really need to be in charge of that data. They're also responsible for reporting it to HUD, and so it's important that they know and they can set the policies and protocols, or they can designate the HMIS lead to do that on their behalf. But that's the important piece. The HMIS lead is carrying out those actions on the CoC's behalf.
In the past, we've seen situations happen where the Continuum of Care was unhappy with how the homeless management information system was being operated or with the software that they had selected, and there was really no formal mechanism for the Continuum to make change in the HMIS, even though we all knew and recognized that HMIS data is a huge part of how the Continuum can really operate.
And so what we tried to do with the interim regulation was make it clear that the Continuum of Care is in charge. And so if they don't like something that the HMIS lead is doing or the way that the HMIS is being administered, then it's within their control to change that.
So they have new authority and they have new responsibility. And that all flows together with now being responsible, specifically responsible for operation of the homeless management information system.